If you are thinking about moving to Utah and you are a family who homeschools, one of the biggest questions you may be asking isn't just where should we buy a house? It's what would life actually look like once we get there? Most relocation videos focus on housing prices, jobs, schools, and even the commute times. But if you are homeschooling, you may be looking at things a little differently. You may be wondering about field trips, outdoor opportunities, museums, community activities, and whether the area fits the lifestyle you're trying to build for your family. As both a Utah Realtor and a homeschooling mom myself, I thought I would share a perspective that doesn't get talked about very often. Because one thing I have discovered is that Utah isn't just a place to live. For many families, it becomes one giant classroom. Hi, my name is Christine, and I am the owner of Wings and Roots of Utah, affiliated with Keller Williams Utah Realtors. And in today's video, I am going to share why Utah can be such a great fit for homeschooling families, what different parts of the state has to offer, and some of the things I would personally consider if I were relocating here with my kids. So let's jump in. One of the things I didn't fully appreciate before homeschooling was how much learning can happen outside of books. And Utah gives you plenty of opportunities for that. We have things like mountains and deserts, lakes, rivers, wildlife, pioneer history, mining history. We have fossils and geology, astronomy, you name it. A science lesson can turn into a hike. A history lesson can become a day trip. A geography lesson can happen standing on the edge of a canyon. And for families who really enjoy learning through experiences, Utah offers opportunities literally all year long. And honestly, some of our best school days haven't even happened around our kitchen table or at a desk. They've happened outside. One of the biggest advantages Utah has is access to what we call the Mighty Five: Zion, Bryce Canyon, Arches, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef. Now, depending where you live, these aren't necessarily quick day trips. Drive times definitely matter, but having these incredible places within your own state creates opportunities that many families don't have. One thing many people don't realize is that fourth graders can qualify for the Every Kid Outdoors Pass, which gives families access to federal lands and parks for free. For homeschoolers, these places become more than vacation destinations. They become opportunities to explore things like geology, wildlife, history, ecosystems, and so much more. Let's start with the area that I know best, If your family likes having lots of educational opportunities nearby, Salt Lake Valley is hard to beat. My own family has spent time at the aquarium, the zoo, the different museums, local libraries, and even community events throughout the valley. One thing I appreciate about living here is that many of those opportunities are within a relatively short time drive. You don't have to make an entire day out of every field trip. For families who enjoy having lots of choices close to home, Salt Lake Valley can be a great fit. Utah County continues to attract a lot of families. One thing I hear repeatedly from people who live there is how many family-oriented activities are available throughout the year. Whether it is community events, local festivals, outdoor activities, or things like the Provo Farmers Market during the summer, there are a lot of opportunities to get out and be involved. For families looking for a strong sense of community, Utah County is often worth exploring. If your dream homeschool day looks like finishing lessons and then heading outdoors, Heber and Midway deserve a closer look. You've got access to places like Deer Creek Reservoir, Jordanelle Reservoir, hiking trails, fishing, camping, and some beautiful mountain scenery. The area offers a small town feel while still being connected to larger cities. It is also known for events like Swiss Days and other community traditions that help give the area its unique character. For families who prioritize outdoor recreation, the area can be incredibly appealing. If you're looking for a little more room to spread out and a slower pace of life, Logan and Cache Valley may be worth considering. Think mountains, agriculture, farms, open spaces, and easy access to places like Bear Lake. Many families really appreciate the balance between having amenities nearby while still feeling connected to the outdoors. One thing I think people underestimate when moving to Utah is how easy it is to turn an ordinary day into some kind of an adventure. My oldest, she is 11, currently loves rock hounding. We have learned about minerals and gems, and recently we drove way out past Dugway, which is west of Utah. There's nothing there. We went to Dugway Geobeds and Topaz Mountain looking for rocks, which apparently is now considered a perfectly normal family activity around here. And while we were out there, we met this amazing couple, and she was there for her birthday. They're from California, and my girls were so excited to teach them about what they have learned with gems, rocks, geodes, rock hounding. It was so amazing to watch them. And that's one of the big things I just love about Utah. A random day, a Saturday, a Monday, a Tuesday can become a geology lesson without anyone even planning it. And whether your family enjoys hiking, camping, wildlife, photography, astronomy, history, or even rock hounding, there are so many opportunities everywhere here. Sometimes the best field trips are ones we didn't even plan for. And then there is St. George. If you are someone who loves warm weather and outdoor activities throughout the entire year, it is easy to see why so many families are drawn down there. The red rock landscapes are just beautiful. Outdoor recreation is literally everywhere. And Zion is right in your own backyard. Honestly, the idea of doing nature study in January while wearing a light jacket sounds pretty appealing. If you are moving to Utah and you're a homeschooling family, I would encourage you to think about 3 things. First, think about what kind of lifestyle you want. Second, how much access do you want to activities and educational opportunities? And third, what environment helps your family thrive the best? Because the right location isn't always about finding the perfect house. Sometimes it's about finding the right backdrop for the life you're trying to build. If you are considering a move to Utah and you're trying to figure out which area might be the best fit for you and your family, I would love to help. Please leave a comment below and tell me when you're moving and where you are moving from. Or you can tell me what kind of lifestyle you're hoping to create. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and to share it with someone who you may know that might be thinking about moving to Utah. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I am Christine. I am the owner of Wings and Roots of Utah, affiliated with Keller Williams Utah Realtors. And I will see you in my next video.